Did you have the wherewithal to realize that you can do something with comedy and you could put yourself on a path? And did that ambition carry you through that self-doubt about your own appearance or your own exposure?
Yeah, it did. I mean, because I think that was the thing, is that it's like I was self-conscious in real life, but I also knew those were comic assets. Like I knew that being tall
was there a book
and thin and gangly.
Something you read that?
No, well, I was a little bit of a nerdy fan of comedy history, and so I would read about, you know, Charlie Chaplin, or I'd read about John Cleese from Monty Python, who I'm a big fan of, and he was a tall guy with, you know, and very kind of loose-limbed, and it talked about how he'd sort of used those in his comedy, and he'd used that physicality to be funny, and I realized, well, I've got that, you know, it's no good me trying to be, you know, like a tiny little ball of energy. I'm this tall, gangly guy, and I should use this as a performer to my advantage. So, I also had ambitions about doing stand-up. And
so the original path you saw was stand-up leads to sketch, and sketch leads to TV. Like, did you have sort of a...
I was pretty single-minded. In England, a lot of those people like Monty Python and Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry and a lot of Rowan Atkinson, a lot of those people met at either Oxford or Cambridge University.
Right, at Footlights.
At the Footlights Comedy Review. So I thought, well, if I could get to the Comedy Footlights Review, then maybe I could get into comedy. And I would tell my teachers grandly, I'd love to go to Cambridge. And they'd be like, yeah, you're not getting into Cambridge.
And was that sort of just the public school? Well, here we call it
That's the thing
school,
again. Teachers in my school, the idea that I would say I want to go to Cambridge and I want to be a professional comic actor, they just looked at me like, what are you talking about? You're a maniac. To them it was insane. It was like saying you want to win the lottery or you want to be a rock star. I mean, it was sort of, you don't do that. That's something that happens to other people.
Did you have like an advisor?
Yes, I remember meeting someone, but I felt, perhaps arrogantly, I just felt like he's talking to people who have barely even thought about their futures, right? That they're going to finish school and they're just going to drift on, and he's there to tell them, well, you're pretty good at math, maybe you should, become an accountant. Right. And I would talk to him in that way, and I realized that me explaining I'd like to be John Cleese, please, that would have got me nowhere. So I remember just sort of him saying, well, you like writing, you like creativity, maybe you could become a teacher or a journalist.
Maybe you could go write for the BBC.
Right, no.
Maybe you could teach other people
exactly.
how to give up on their dreams.
Yeah.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.